You're listening to the ESO Network, your station for all things geek.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind, make it a go, make it grow together. We're gonna find our way together, taking the time each day.
And welcome to Respawn Radio, episode number 17.
Yay.
Hey, look, and I think we actually got through the intro. Yay.
Yeah, we're getting better at it.
This guy just blew through it. I didn't wait for anything. It was like, speaking of blowing through it, hey, Stefano, how's your bottom there, buddy?
Oh, just blowing through it.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's one down.
Welcome to episode number 17 of Respawn Radio. Be sure to check out our website, respawnreviews.com. Find us on iTunes. Find us on projectiradio.com. Find us everywhere. We've actually made some updates to the website lately, trying to spiffify it. Was that a word, spiffify? It is now. Yeah, it is now. So we have spiffified the website.
When I look at you, I stiffify it.
No, spiffify, not stiffify.
I get a stiffy?
Oh my god, I swear.
Yay!
So anyway, be sure to check out the new look of Respawn Reviews. We changed things around. Speaking of the reviews, we changed some things around on our review section, so it's laid out a little easier so you guys can find stuff. We've got movie reviews, anime reviews, game reviews, the videos, clips, yada, 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 yada. And speaking of movie reviews and anime reviews, Michael?
What about him?
That's what I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What about him?
What about him?
No one's phone's ringing.
No one's phone's ringing. I don't know what you're talking about.
That is a big buzzer.
Yeah, this week James put up reviews for Equilibrium and Earth to Echo. So also a throwback movie review for the Lego movie. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys should go check it out. He does great reviews. For sure. And Michael, what about the anime reviews, man?
Got several reviews up this week. 1 Week Friends, Fate Zero. Just name a couple of them. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Word.
Very
yeah,
cool.
And if you're into animes or movies, definitely check them out. Great pieces.
Very cool. Yeah, and it's helping us pick up some of the slack because right now there's not a lot of games to review.
No, the good old summer drought.
Yeah,
So
but it's
what
coming
had-
up to an end here at this month. So
Yeah,
that's good.
true. With the Last of Us coming out and
Yep, GTA 5.
some other stuff. Yep, Minecraft is coming out next month as well.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be Minecrafting it up on my Vita and PS4.
Very cool. Very, very
Word.
cool, sir.
So what have you guys been playing on this slow summer week?
All right, who wants to
Nothing.
jump into it?
All right. So I played. I jumped on the Destiny beta, which came out a few days ago.
Fuck that. What else?
No, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So you're trying to blow your load before.
Hey,
it's
you
time,
said what
dude.
was I playing? I said I was playing the beta. So, and that's all I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna talk about my thoughts about it.
God.
I've been playing the beta.
Could've-
I also have caught up my backlog a little bit. I finished Sniper Elite 2. I wrapped that one up, and then jumped on Battlefield for the new DLC for Battlefield. That's what I've been playing.
So how is the new Battlefield DLC? I still haven't played it. We should play it.
I love it. It's a lot of close quarter stuff, and there's one map called Pearl Market that is freaking awesome, dude. It's like it's Chinatown with no, not Pearl Necklace. It's like it's a
That's
Chinatown.
automatically what I thought. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a Chinatown type deal. So you've got the rooftops, you've got buildings you can hide in, and there's a lot of alleyways and stuff. So it's really, really, really cool map. It's probably one of the best maps that's come out for this Battlefield.
Right on. So
Very
are
cool.
they like? Is it like islands or is it cities?
No,
mean,
it's
what-
city.
what's-
It's city. This is
City?
taking place. Yeah, like it's more in Shanghai, I think. So you've got the more of the city escape type deal with more close quarters type maps. Yeah, do you remember the one that's one of the original maps where it, like flood zone or whatever, where you've got the rooftops and stuff? It's like that minus all the
Yeah.
flood zone stuff.
minus the rain and crapiness.
Minus the rain and the flooding. Yeah. So it's kind of
Alright.
like that, and a lot. It's like I said, it's a pretty cool in-depth city map. So there's a lot of close quarters. Like you definitely, 64 players on that map is obscene. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, right on. We will have to jump on it. I haven't played Battlefield in forever.
I got back into it thanks to the hardline beta. I got back into playing Battlefield 4 because it reminded me of why I like that game. And man, I'm telling you, dude, it's still one of the best games out there. It's a lot of fun now, and it's not laggy. Like there's no stutter frames or anything like that. So it's really a fun game now.
Right on. So yeah, I tried out the demo for Thief that came out on the PSN.
What'd you think about it?
I mean,
Would you say thief?
yeah, Thief.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was kind of hard to get a feel of the game with that demo, but I wasn't impressed.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the art style. That's about it.
Was it as bad as everybody said though?
Again, it's so hard to tell from the demo, man. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great. So, I mean, I could see it go either the bad route or the good route.
Right.
If you can find it for uber cheap, it might be worth it.
Yeah.
That's all I really got to say about it. That's all I really got to say. Other than that, some FIFA, as always. And a little bit more of Another World, which irritates me. And God, it irritates me. I get stuck, and then I find out where I have to go, and it makes me happy again. And then I get stuck, and it aggravates me until I get past it. Yeah, it's one of those games.
Nice. It's a break your controller kind of game.
Yeah, or Vita, because I'm playing it on the Vita. So.
Nice.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's about it. Besides the obvious, Michael.
I picked up Senran Kagura Burst on the 3DS, which is kind of like a side-scroller beat-em up based on an anime. We play as like high school girls who are being trained in ninjutsu, and
Is that Sexcraft?
no, it's not Sexcraft.
Oh.
But it's very fan servicey. So you get hit a lot. The clothing starts ripping off the characters, and then they'll be in like bikinis or whatnot. But other than that, it's pretty fun. It's got like juggling and combo systems. So yeah, I'm having fun with it. And I picked up Abyss Odyssey on the PS3. It's kind of like a side-scroller dungeon crawler roguelike game. So very, very hard, but pretty fun. And I'm back on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I know. The free weekend made me jump back on it.
Oh, I
And
tried.
I said fuck the free weekend and I resub for 3 months. We're
Yeah.
going for it.
Yep. I was all excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna jump back on. I haven't jumped back on in a while. I'm gonna jump on this thing. I changed phones. It was when I upgraded from the Note 2 to the Note 3, and so I didn't write down when I signed up for the little token access. I didn't write down my emergency removal code, and so I go to jump on, and it's like, oh, what's your da 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 da? And I'm like, huh.
Whoops.
Like, well, let me just get on the website real quick. Michael was in the party chat with me. Like, let me just jump on the website real quick. Michael's just kind of over there snickering. Like, yeah, let me know how that goes. Get on there, and you have to call customer service because you don't have your emergency password. Like, oh, okay, well, cool. Let me just give them a call. They're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Like, well, crap. There goes my free weekend. So they're on my list to call Monday, and I'll probably resub now because, it's still a
You're
fun
invested.
game. I'm vested now. I put time back in it, so it's like crap. I gotta resub.
Yeah, I after playing this weekend a little bit, it makes me. I want to get back into it. Especially since I'm like really close to level 15 now.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit 43.
Nah, fuck you.
You know, and I see, Stefano, I know why you got a little burnt out, because that's the whole reason I quit playing too, is I got over in your town, your world, and it's horrible. It is the worst world out there. It's just horrible.
Yeah, see, like, I'm having, like, it's one of those, too, where I don't want to quit. I want to get through it.
Yeah.
So I can get to the good stuff and be like, okay, this game is awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm enjoying the game. It's just, it gets old quick.
You've
like,
got a lot of grinding in your world.
Yep. Yep. And for those that want to know, I am playing a Marauder.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and so don't play Marauder if you want to grind.
No, you grind with everybody, dude.
Yeah, it's just easier to grind on the other worlds because it's not all laid out in bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get lost so much. Good God, I get so lost.
Oh.
So ridiculous. All right, so should we move on to the obvious one that we all played?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Oh,
Okay.
tease it.
You tease it.
Gotta rub it. Gotta tease it. Gotta
All right, let me poke it, girl. Let me poke it.
You gotta think about the corona.
Just a tip.
Just dab.
You know, there are, speaking of games coming out soon, there are a few announcements that came out regarding the new Doom that's coming out.
Remake.
I
Hell
was
yeah, man.
very
That's so
happy
awesome.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of that freaking slow-paced Doom 3 shit. Get
Yep.
back to what Doom was.
Run and gun and blow crap up. That's
It's gonna be awesome.
yeah. I'm really glad to find out that they were going to do a complete remake as opposed to another sequel. That was just bad. So that's very cool, and that's slated to the demo actually should be releasing here pretty soon. If you pre-order,
Did they say? They say they're going to release the demo soon.
yeah, because it's one of those. If you pre-ordered Wolfenstein, or I think it actually came with all the Wolfensteins. It came with the Doom 4 beta, so that should be coming out pretty soon.
Right on. Stop. The wife is messing with me. It's not fair. It's not fair. She's tickling my neck. She's not doing anything sexual. Come on, man.
Go on.
Depends on who you ask.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go.
She made the podcast again. There
She
you
made
go.
the podcast again.
Is she tickling your corona?
No.
Well, that sounds like a good time to take a break. Let Stefano get tickled here. We'll be back in just a minute. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, more news, reviews, NPDs coming up soon. So stay in tune.
Say STDs?
No, way back.
Damn it. What did I do with the tissues?
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
All right, so welcome back. And I guess we move on to news, which there hasn't really been much of it this week, huh, guys? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You guys are retarded.
Just slightly, okay.
Hey, look, I didn't wear my football helmet tonight. You can't call me that. All right, so news.
All right. News, Sunset Overdrive unveils exclusive Mondo poster print.
Cool. Great.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I like the art style.
San Diego Comic-Con. Man, there's a
Yep.
lot of... They're getting a lot of cool reveals at the Comic-Con.
Yeah, what's that Nintendo thing they're doing, Michael? Are they doing a Smash Bros. Tourney or something?
Yeah, Smash Brothers tournament. Apparently supposed to like have the biggest presence Nintendo's ever had at Comic-Con, so that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
which they've been sending us pressers for that, like, a
Mhm.
lot. So they are pressing that motherfucker.
Yep.
Or pushing it, whatever.
Yeah, that's more pressers from Nintendo than I've seen from like anybody else. So,
Yep.
Yep, Nintendo does a good job with that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, and I'm keeping on the Nintendo thing. What's up with the Club Nintendo Platinum Rewards, Michael? What are they doing?
It looks like they're getting rid of all the physical rewards. This year, everything was digital games. Some cool games. You know, they had Game & Wario and Donkey Kong for the 3DS, which were probably the most valuable rewards, like $30 each retail. Some people hate it. I kind of like the cool limited edition like soundtrack or something at the end of the year, but it doesn't really matter. It's still, you get a game. That's pretty cool. So I picked up NES Remix, so it was pretty cool.
very awesome.
Yeah, I need to actually check out my rewards because I have like 500 reward points or something. So I need to do something, which I had over 500. I had almost like 1,000, and apparently they reset them or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck you, Nintendo.
That sucks.
Bastards.
Yeah,
But no, I mean, digital stuff's always good, right? Stuff you can play.
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Word. Now, Jess, what'd you think about the Borderlands Presequel gameplay?
It looks awesome. I'm like I said, man, I'm a huge Borderlands fan anyway, so I'm kind of stoked about it.
Right on. I didn't get to see it. I'm not a huge Borderlands fan. I mean, I like it, but so I haven't really kept up with it. So if you're a fan, it looks like you're gonna be pretty happy.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the storyline from what I've gathered from various people's the storyline sounds pretty cool too. I mean, we talked to Damian Clark here not too long ago, and he was talking about the Handsome Jack storyline in it. So you get to learn about how Handsome Jack became the evil villainous Handsome Jack. So yeah, we'll see.
Pretty neato torpedo. What else we got? We got
Xbox.
Respawn.
You got Xbox One getting an update.
Oh yeah, updates.
Yeah, so I've been playing on the Xbone a little bit lately. Played some FIFA, and then I went back to my Xbox 360 to finish up Sniper Elite. So, I forgot how solid of a console the 360 was though, because my kids have been playing it more than I have lately. 360 is such a solid console. Like everything just works. Like it's great. But yeah, the Xbox One's getting some updates. The activity feed updates are going to come in. They're expanding the friends area on the homepage, letting you do the mobile purchase. And then here's one of my favorites. They're going to have a low battery notification, which is extremely important. If you don't go out and buy the rechargeable batteries, or I guess even if you do, the low battery is kind of important.
I'm surprised they didn't have that anyways.
Yeah. They're also giving.
Isn't that like a no-brainer? I'm sorry.
They're also giving you the ability to disable notifications during video. So when you're watching video, you don't get the annoying friends pop up on the screen all the time.
Okay,
always
guys, I gotta break it. We can't bash them too hard because we don't want any more people to lose their jobs.
That's a good point.
What are you talking about, Michael?
The 18,000 people that were laid off with just an email. That's awesome. But to be fair, that's mainly the Nokia people. Phones have been blowing up from a recruiter's desk from all these ex-Nokia engineers that are getting laid off now. So, yeah. So anyway, they're also getting the one guide in Brazil, Mexico, Australia, and Ireland. They're enabling 3D Blu-ray, and they're the last time seen in friends list. So, yeah. So that's the updates. Some more updates, non-video game related, but
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just stuff that needs to be added that wasn't there before, right? I mean, it's them
absolutely.
catching up. Yeah, it's and which like where the fuck is your update, Sony? You need your 3D Blu-ray support. Where's all your other little shits you need to put in there that you've left
your
out?
Bluetooth support, or it's about 1.5 million things there.
I don't think they're gonna do Bluetooth support, man. I think Microsoft kind of killed that bug.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft showed you can be successful with proprietary, add-ons. So Sony's doing it.
But to
Can't
be
blame
fair, Microsoft did it because they didn't have Bluetooth. If Sony was going to do that, then Sony shouldn't have came out with Bluetooth again, because now that it's Bluetooth, everybody expects Bluetooth stuff to still work.
Nintendo does it too, buddy, and they use all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. It's industry, man.
That sucks. It really
I'm not
does
saying
suck.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's, if you're making a bunch of money selling A, why am I gonna sell B instead of A?
Yeah.
Eh.
Power to the people.
Yeah, power to the money. Big
Yeah.
corporate money.
Now there's
But all right,
and there's a
less
few.
depre-
I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's a few more updates though that Sony can come out with on a positive note, like fixing up the dashboard a little bit. Yeah, because again, like I said, when I go back to the 360, that dashboard, even though the new update I didn't like as much as the original 360 dashboard, it's like that dashboard just works. It's awesome.
Can we have folders, Sony?
Yeah.
Took forever
Please.
again for the Vita. Can we have them for the PS4?
Is it going to be a year like the Vita? Oh, fuck.
damn it.
it.
Well, we're 6 months in, or a little bit more, so very
Dude.
possible.
I really hope they come out with a big firmware update before Destiny. I
Yeah.
really.
Like
Destiny. What's that?
do you is there a
game.
way that you can actually do party chat if you're doing remote play on the Vita?
Yeah, plug in your USB headset.
Okay. Because like I
Or-
was in party chat on the Vita and I went in the remote play and it's like, oh, you've been removed. Like, oh.
Yeah. Now the only way you can do it is like I have a what you would call it, the PS4 or the PlayStation headset
Yeah.
that uses the USB dongle. I use that and it works.
Mm.
Or you can plug in your headset to your controller. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I tried. Yes, yeah, it was frustrating.
Yeah, but you need to have a headset connected to the PS4.
Yeah, see that's something they could actually fix too. That would be nice.
Yeah, and it's weird because when like remote play for like the system first came out, it was like that, broken, and you guys remember me complaining about it,
Yeah.
and because I use remote play a lot, and then like they fixed it, and you could actually jump into a party like on the Vita, and then go to the PS4 remote play, and still be in a party on the Vita and use remote play, and they've again done away with it for some reason.
Yeah, I thought it was working at one point. That's
Yeah.
that's what confused me. I jumped on there for the Destiny beta. I was in my office, and I'm like, oh, let me just grab the Vita and jump on the Destiny beta while I'm waiting for files to upload. And I was in a party with one of our buddies, and it was just like, okay, I'm gonna start the Vita. Hey, yeah, okay, I'll jump on. I'll jump on Destiny with you. Sure, great. Boop, you've been removed from the party. I'm like, what?
Yep. Nah, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Don't since like the last firmware, I believe.
So maybe they'll fix it again with the next update. Any ideas on when the next update's coming out? Have we heard anything on that?
Like I said, hopefully before Destiny. I don't know.
All right. So moving
No
on.
idea. All right, moving on. Episode 4 of The Walking Dead. It's coming out Tuesday.
Season 2, episode 4.
Yep.
I gotta play episode 3.
Have you not played episode 3 yet?
If not,
You need to, man. That
I do.
episode, I love that episode because it's really, really slow episode until you get pretty much about like halfway through it, and then it starts building and building, and you have some holy crap moments in it.
And that's the thing. I love it so much that it's like, okay, I'm gonna burn through this episode, and then I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it! I need the next episode now.
Well, see,
Right,
and that's like I didn't pick up season 2 yet because I just finished season 1, so I haven't even picked it up. And I'm like, man, I really want to wait because when I started season 1, I couldn't put it down. So it's like I'm gonna be really pissed if I pick up season 2 and I get all the way through like the most recent episodes, and it's like, oh, now you gotta wait 2 months for the next episode. It's like, hate that. I'm not a fan of
I
waiting.
kind of like it.
I don't like waiting in between seasons, much less on video games.
No, I mean I like waiting between episodes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a pause. It kind of keeps it fresh, in my view. I don't have enough time to get like bored of it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's cool.
So I don't know. That's just me though. I like this short bursts. Bursts.
Bet you do.
When's let's say we just got the last episode of for Wolf Among Us, so it's going to be a while before season 2 comes out. How long was it between season 2 and season 1 on Walking Dead?
What was it, Mike? Like almost a year?
Yeah, about a year.
That's not bad.
So I mean, just the same as a season on a TV show, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if the writing's much better. Ooh,
On the video game or the show?
the video game. Yep.
Yeah, I really enjoy the writing in the game. That was really good.
Yeah. No, Telltale's done an awesome job with The Wolf and Walking Dead. So hopefully they do a good job with Borderlands and freaking Game of Thrones. So, So now should we jump onto the big news?
Hey, did you hear that the Cat Mario show was announced?
That's the
exactly
big
what I was gonna
news.
talk about, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario with fucking sock puppets. Okay, moving on.
Yeah. Tell the people what you're talking about, because I had no fucking idea what you're
don't
talking
either.
about.
I don't know. It's called the Cat Mario show, and it's a fucking puppet show.
Huh.
There you go.
Is it like a Nintendo original show coming out or something?
What was that?
Is it a Nintendo original show coming out? I mean, what is it?
I don't know.
That's awesome news, man.
It's
Great
probably
job.
gonna be like on like the 3DS video channel or some shit.
Swear. Great,
So
great news article, man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I got
That's-
from it is Nintendo's trying to do something to help the kiddies out.
Yeah. I mean, I linked it there, but I didn't bother reading it because who gives a fuck?
Okay.
So they care.
Alrighty. I guess we'll talk about it more when we find out what the hell it is then.
Yeah.
Or not. I mean,
No, that's probably the last time we ever mentioned it.
Alright, so DualShock 4 battery extender by Mad Catz now available.
Mhm.
Anybody gonna jump on that?
See, I just ordered the double capacity battery from China, so I mean, it wouldn't really do me any good.
Yeah,
But
see,
you know,
that's-
I mean,
that's
if
what
I
I'm thinking
didn't
of
have it,
doing.
yeah, I'd definitely do it.
No, see, I'm thinking about doing the extended battery because it's internal. The Mad Catz clip on the outside. I'm not too sure about the Mad Catz crap. I mean, yeah.
It doesn't look bad though. It doesn't look like it makes it too much more bulky.
No, I mean, it looks the exact same. I mean, there's really nothing in bulkiness to it. I mean,
Right.
what's cool about it, it's not like, you charge it up, you put it on your controller, and when your battery dies in your controller, you hit the little power button on the back of it, and then it charges up your internal battery.
Right.
And then you can just take it off and recharge it.
Might
That's
be
not
worth taking
bad.
a look at.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I think Amazon had it for like $15.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
not too shabby. Not too shabby. Check that out, Amazon. Mad Catz PS DualShock 4 battery extender.
Yeah.
What else? Freaking NPDs.
Hurry up. We got to get through the news so we can get into another argument. Hurry up.
Fucking NPDs.
NPDs, man. NPDs, that is the retail sales for June. So, everybody's kind of expecting, Microsoft to have a big month, right? Because the price drop.
They did have a big month. They doubled their sales volume in the month of June.
Right. So, it's kind of expected. I'm sure, like, they had a horrible May, and I'm sure and that was because people are waiting for June, right?
Right.
Right. So, what place do you think they got on sales?
Oh, at least second, I would think. I mean, they had to come up over the Wii, right?
You're costing people their jobs, Stefano.
I think they did sell more than the Wii, but just barely.
Yeah. Say second place. It works.
So, PS4 took top honors again. Then it was Xbox One, and then the Wii U on console sales. Now, retail, like the games wise, it was a big month for Nintendo. Number one was Watch Dogs, first on PS4, then 360, then Xbox One. Watch Dogs on 360 actually got more sales on 360 than Xbox One.
Because that's still the biggest deployment of a console. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah, user base. But, I mean, PS4 still outsold the 360.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So, it's crazy. But, yeah, I mean, it was kind of expected. 360 stuff still sells a lot because of the user base. Number two is the nice one, Mario Kart 8 for Wii U.
Very cool.
Yeah, so kudos, Nintendo. That's freaking awesome.
It's deserving because that game's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great little fun game. Can't beat it. Number three, Minecraft, 360, then PS3. Number four, UFC. So came in on number four on its debut month. First PS4, then Xbox One.
And it's already $39 at GameStop.
Is it really?
Yep.
Wow.
Got the sales flyer, and they have already dropped it to $39.
So I'm guessing there it probably sold all its copies in the first week, and then it just kind of died, huh?
That's what I'm thinking.
Hey. All right, number 5, jumping in on the World Cup trend, FIFA 14. Sold best on PS4, then 360, then Xbox One. Hey, I love FIFA. Can't beat it. After that, NBA 2K14. 360 beating everybody else. Then PS3, then PS4. Wolfenstein came in at number 7. PS4 sold best, then Xbox One, then 360. So I've heard a lot of good things about Wolfenstein, man. A lot of people are hyped on it. And a lot of people seem to be like, hey, this game is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's the best one that's come out in a while. I've still got to be. I know, Michael, you've went all the way through it now, right?
Mm-hmm.
On Uber.
Yeah.
Uber.
3 times the last mission on Uber. Didn't get the trophy. Fucking would you just dump salt on my wounds, Jess?
Hey, Michael, you should let me borrow that game so I can beat it on Uber and get the trophy.
I'm gonna get the platinum first.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty awesome game though. I still say my favorite part in there is where you can go into nightmare mode and go into throwback Wolfenstein. That is so much fun.
That was amazing.
That is pretty cool. So is that kind of like the Metal Gear 4 thing where you can go back on like Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right. So number 8. You guys ready for that one? Call of Duty Ghost.
Duh, I can't believe it's even in the top 10.
Yeah, dude. It sold best on 360, PS4, then PS3. So yeah, Call of Duty is still moving software.
I'm so surprised by that one because that game is so horrible.
Dude, kids love it, man.
I guess that's it.
Yeah, my nephew, my nephews, my half brothers, my little kid love Call of Duty. Like they love it.
I mean, I see the appeal still, just mindless run and gun. But man, I'm telling you, it's like that game is just so frustrating now. Like Ghost is bad. I mean, I'd rather go play Black Ops 2 than Ghost. That's so bad.
Black Ops 2 was like the pinnacle of the series for me, man.
Yeah, it was
honestly. Yep. Then number 9, pleasantly surprised. Tamagotchi Life.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, another Nintendo.
Michael, did that come out like in June?
Yeah.
Okay.
Early June.
Right on. So yeah,
that's a
3DS game. But that falls into the 3DS again is another one with a huge user base. So I mean, is it really surprising that it did decent?
It's surprising because the game is so quirky and weird that I didn't think like the American audience would get it. But like I said, it's probably one of the best new IPs Nintendo's done in a long time.
Well, and it's got a ton of coverage too. I mean, even CNN, because of the not allowing like same-sex marriages in it, that like it got huge coverage on major news networks. So I think it's again no such thing as bad press. I think people saw that and like, oh, I'm gonna go check this out.
Yeah, and I mean the way you described it, Michael, it kind of made me interested in it. Yeah. I mean, it seemed off the wall Sims. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So.
Very charming game.
All right, and last but not least in the top 10, you guys ready for it? Grand Theft Auto 5.
And I bet that's going to climb when it drops on the new consoles, too.
Dude, when that comes out, it'll be number 1. Really?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, probably.
It's still in the top 10, and when it comes out on the new consoles, it's going to skyrocket to number 1. One of the top 3.
I would see that. Everybody I've talked to said that they were going to rebuy it, so,
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I would kind of say, like, if it comes out in the same time Halo does, it might be close, but I mean, I think it might outsell Halo just because it's on 2 systems.
Maybe. Alrighty then. Well, we're going to take another quick break, and then after we get back, we're actually going to have some discussions on the Destiny beta. Woo!
What's Destiny?
And we'll find out when we get back, just after these messages.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio, 24/7 Nerdgasm.
So we forgot the breaking news, guys.
Hey, Stefano, it's been about, I don't know, 30 minutes, but how's your ass doing? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
All right.
All right. So the breaking news: Clint Dempsey is going to be the cover athlete in the U.S. version of FIFA 15, along with Messi.
Man, Pro Evolution Soccer is better anyway.
I like Clint Dempsey, so my props to him. And when Pro Evolution comes out on PS4, then we can speak.
Yeah.
Because as is, I mean, FIFA 14 on PS4 is the best.
Pro Evolution on PS3 is the best.
Nah, on that gen, yes. On next gen, FIFA 14 beats it.
It's because it's the only one.
Well, it runs like butter. You can say whatever you want, but it runs like butter.
But Pro Evolution is going to use the Fox engine.
Dude, I mean, when it comes out on PS4, I'm sure it'll be better than FIFA. But until then, FIFA's got it. So
FIFA has it by default because there's not another soccer game out there. That does not count as having it.
that's like saying Madden's the best football game.
Nobody's ever going to say Madden's the best football game. That hasn't been the case for like 20 years.
Oh, those days. I miss it.
I do too. I miss when Madden was a good game.
No. When there was better games than Madden, like Game Day.
And
Hey.
NFL 2K.
Yep.
Game Day back in the freaking PS1 days, man. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, hey, and speaking of Madden, there's a new one coming out again this year.
Yeah, no surprise. That's like saying, surprise, there's a new Assassin's Creed coming out.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
all right, about
moving on.
moving on. Destiny beta thoughts.
All right, so you asked the question before we went into the little break here about what is Destiny. So what is Destiny, Stefano?
It's a love note to people. What?
It's Mass Effect.
It's a love note for Halo fans.
No, it's a no.
Yes.
No, dude, I am not a Halo fan by far. I beat 1, 2, and almost 3, and this game is nothing like Halo except for maybe the goofy jump.
It's more Mass Effect than Halo.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
But-
why I like it so much.
It's a good game, but it definitely you can feel the Halo background. I mean, the Fallen, the Needler,
Dude, all the bad
moon
guys I've seen so
jumps.
far. All the bad guys I've seen so far are way better than all the bad guys in Halo.
Yeah, but
The Fallen are more like the Reapers than the Flood.
Yep.
yeah. But
no, like seriously though, the PvE stuff, the single player storyline stuff
Yeah.
that in the beta is freaking amazing. I'm gonna put in so much hours into that shit, dude.
no, it's a fun game. But I mean, I'm just saying like I'm not trying to take away from how fun the game is. It's a great game, but like you can definitely the shield bursting, the
Shield bursting.
Yeah, like when you get popped in the shield burst and you actually go down to the red, that's very Halo, man. And the little guys that are shooting the blue lasers at you, those blue lasers feel an awful lot like the Needler.
Because no one has blue lasers in video games, right?
No, I'm not talking about the
No
color.
sci-fi game ever.
Not talking about
has
the color. I'm
blue
talking about the
lasers.
way they trace you, the way that when they hit you, they pop. I mean, that's,
Eh.
Fucking
mean,
Resistance had bullets
that's
that
like-
traced.
That's like saying freaking The Last of Us feels nothing like freaking Uncharted.
yeah, well, it does.
Yeah, exactly. But it's nothing like Uncharted at the same time.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying it's exactly like
Yeah,
Halo.
no.
I'm
You're trying
saying
to
that
say
it
it's Halo.
feels like
It's not
Halo. I'm saying it feels like Halo.
Nah, it feels better than Halo.
It may feel better, but it still feels like.
Nah.
The grenade throws feel like Halo.
The
jumping
the
feels
moon
like-
jumping feels like
the
Halo.
jumping and the grenades feel like
That's it.
Halo. The gunplay feels way different than Halo.
Yeah.
And I'm digging it. I'm digging the shit out of it.
So is this we talked a few weeks ago about next gen, what classifies as a next gen game. What do you think? Does this classify as a true next gen game?
No, I mean it's on PS3 and and 360. So I mean,
Technology-wise, I'd say yes. Just
Yeah.
because, like the fact I was running around. So, look, there's more people just kind of popping in and drop ships. And that was pretty cool. But, I mean, really, if you were for a first-person shooter, I guess. But
Is it revolutionary though? I mean, does it
No.
change? Does it change anything?
dude, and Michael, no, not really. I mean, it does it does a great job of blending MMOs and first-person shooters together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if someone made a World of Warcraft of first-person shooter MMOs. They wanted to take a little bit of great ideas from each game and put it into one. So
yeah, I mean, like the whole, the awesome thing is, okay, you only got squads of 3, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But you can technically get in a squad of 3 and then get 3 more buddies in another squad of 3 and run through missions together. And the only time you won't see each other is when you go into those like non-respawn points where it like focuses on story.
Yep.
Which is like pretty much the very end of a mission.
Yeah.
At that point, the groups get split up. But besides that, you can enjoy the whole, I say, what do you think? 80% of the mission with
I'd say
more than 3 people?
Yeah.
So, I love it, man. I mean, did you guys play where you get to just kind of roam around the level and do missions?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that yesterday or the day before when I played. And then I fought a giant spider guy and died like 47 times trying to kill it. Finally took that bastard down, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, the freaking bosses on this are crazy.
Man, I remember playing through that guy on the alpha, and it was ridiculous. It was like, ugh. And there are some changes from the alpha to the beta. I mean, you can definitely feel the changes. So I'm excited to see what happens.
You can emphasize more on that. I mean, what are the big ones you've noticed?
It's in the alpha, it throws you in basically. Okay, when you're playing the beta, when you've already got your little hawk or sparrow, rather, when you've got the sparrow and you're kind of flying through, that's where the alpha drops you in. You're already at that point in the alpha. So you already have the sparrow, you already have, you've already got the drop ship, you're just kind of throwing the controls, right? So with the beta, you get a little more of the backstory, like the original, where did you come from? How do you get the sparrow? The gameplay has changed a little bit. It feels a little different. Like they've improved some of the response times. They've, even the jumping feels less Halo-like than the alpha. The alpha was that was bad Halo stuff, dude. But the beta, they've toned some of that stuff down. The guns have more kick now. Like the shotgun, when you pull the trigger on the shotgun, you actually have a massive amount of recoil on it. So they've made some changes already, and it's the respawn times are less. The times to actually hit orbits less. I mean, they're really making the changes based on, I guess, feedback they're getting from people. So
Right. The load times do seem a little bit long, but I mean, it's a beta, so I'm not really going to judge it on that.
yeah, they were longer for the alpha.
Oh,
So
were they?
Yeah, they've managed to cut those down probably, at least 45-50% from the alpha. So
Oh, wow.
yeah. So I'm looking forward to the game coming out. I mean, even with the Halo-esque type feel that it has.
No, it is going to be a great game. Now, what do you guys think about the PvP or the online multiplayer? Did you guys really get a dive into that?
I haven't tried that yet.
Michael, I want your input. I want you to play the moon level because right off the bat, I automatically thought PlanetSide 2.
Very cool.
Like the big map, the moon map, to me it felt a lot like PlanetSide 2. Just the big, you get big old vehicles, you get small vehicles. The gameplay and the look of it, I mean, it was, dude, pretty much spot on PlanetSide 2. It was kind of eerie. Now the smaller maps, they feel more, I guess, Halo-ish. It's kind of like a in between of, I guess, like Call of Duty and Halo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's good. I would say the multiplayer, the PvP stuff, I like better than Call of Duty. So we'll see. It's a good little addition or a side thing to do after the those single player co-op missions.
All right,
which I
so
really enjoyed.
So far, what do you think? Is Destiny a definite buy, a maybe buy, or what? What are you thinking?
Definite, man. My hype levels for this game were kind of muted. I wasn't really like, oh, I got Destiny, whoa! Again, because I wasn't a big Halo fan. I mean, I thought Halo was okay. I wasn't a big fan of the story. The multiplayer, it was kind of like, I'm not huge on multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer, so I was kind of like, meh. But this one, I really dig the story so far and everything you can do with single player, which is pretty much play with your friends,
Yep.
And
Michael?
I love it. My hype levels are through the roof right now. So
that's a definite buy from Stefano. Michael, what do you think?
I'm about 50-50 on it right now. I mean, I'm definitely interested to keep trying the beta to make my mind up.
Yeah.
And the fact that Stefano just said that reminded me of PlanetSide, that made me want to jump back on it and try that out. So yeah, I'm definitely open-minded for it. So it could go either way for me.
Cool. Even with the Halo comments I make, it's still a definite buy for me. It's the storyline, like I said, playing through the alpha, you didn't get as much storyline. You got a little bit of it, but it was intriguing even on the alpha. Playing through the beta and like just the opening cinematics and the opening, the starting point for the beta is like, wait a minute, what? I'm dead? What? No, I want to learn more. Like, tell me more about this. And it's like, so now I'm looking from a storyline standpoint, it's a definite buy. From a multiplayer standpoint, it's like you said, you can get on there, play with your buddies. Even if you have more than 3 people, you can still get in there and go roaming the open world together. It's like, yeah, it's a definite buy for me.
Yeah, and that we didn't even talk about the instances, right? I mean, where you're just kind of roaming the world looking for missions to do, because there are it's like an MMO. There's random missions throughout the map. And then there's instances where, oh my God, look, there's a big, the one I did was pretty much a dropship is coming and it's dropping off this, bounty hunter, go get him, and kill him within 4 minutes. And we did not kill him within 4 minutes.
Yeah, I did that one too. He's like, dude, he's fucking running. What the hell?
I fell into that one. Somebody else was already. There were 2 guys already going after him, and I didn't know anything about it. Like, I just saw them fighting in the distance, and I went up, and it popped up on my HUD. You've joined this, whatever, and I was like, holy crap! It's like Final Fantasy.
Yep. I mean, it's an MMO FPS, and it's awesome. I mean, they did a great job with laying that out. And also we didn't even talk about the progression system. I mean, it's very light in the beta, so we can't really tell how, big or in depth it gets. But I mean, what's there, I really like the leveling up the weapons, your armor. I mean, everything. Oh,
and it starts scratching on it in the beta. Like, you start kind of getting an idea for it. In the alpha, I'd got my player up to like a level, I think it was like level 4, level 5, and I picked up a blueprint or a codex, I think they're called. For like a level 40 something, piece of armor, and I was just like, holy crap, that looks awesome. So I'm excited to see that, because it's like the weapon systems, the guns, all the different little the stuff for like your as a warlock, you've got your vapor bomb or whatever it is that it's freaking awesome. The vortex thing you throw out, it's freaking amazing. But it's like the fact that you can level up all those different things and like change your class up. Like, did you see how many like different pieces were on the upgrade tree for your class?
Yeah, it's amazing.
And apparently you can change your upgrades completely after you reach like level 15. Did you guys catch that?
Yep.
You can pretty much completely change your character. I mean, there's so much.
Respec it.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but it's a different set of spec. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's completely different stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much to this game that, I mean, we're barely scratching the surface. And it's like, I don't know, it's really got me intrigued. And
skill trees are kind of like, that's pretty standard for MMOs, but that's pretty awesome that it's in a first-person shooter, so.
Yeah, no, and it's crazy because there's been other FPSs that have tried to do the whole, I mean, what do we got? That free-to-play games that are... What's that one for the PS3 that came out? That's connected to the spaceship game?
Defiance or something like that?
No, it was
No, you're talking about Eve.
Eve. Yeah, it was connected to the Eve Online universe. Yeah. Was that Dust 51 or something?
Yep.
Or
514.
541. 541.
Yeah, 541 or something like that. Yeah, that one tried to be like that, but the gameplay was kind of off. I mean, it got better as it went through, but I mean, it was very complicated, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, what was cool about that is you could actually order like airstrikes from space, and like people inside of Eve could actually go and take up that request and bomb the planet for you.
Yeah, and my main complaint with that game was, I mean, that game is so complicated. I mean, and when I mean complicated, I mean it's like it's got so much to it, and they don't flesh it out good enough where it makes it easy. Bungie figured out how to do that in a good, easy way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like they made it work. I mean pretty much tried to do the same thing, but they figured out how to make it nice and simple for people that aren't really huge into MMOs, you know?
Yep.
Or spreadsheets.
Yeah, spreadsheets. But yeah, the PvP stuff's definitely still up in the air, man. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much, but like I said, it could be a good side thing to do randomly.
Yeah. No, and they've got the whole like Coliseum Gladiator setup in there too. So I mean that's really cool. Get a little
But the bigger
one-on-one
map, like the moon is the bigger map, and if all the bigger maps, I don't know what their ratio from big maps to small maps are going to be, but if they have a good number of big maps, I'll enjoy those a lot more than the small maps.
Yeah.
Because again, the big maps feel like Planetside 2, man, honestly. So, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. So.
Very cool. All right, guys. So you heard it here. Destiny, definitely a buy for the most part.
Yeah, we also did my buddy Justin did a live stream on the Respawn Show Twitch. So you can go to Respawn Show on Twitch and watch his stream. He did a good 7-hour stream. So you can go to the past broadcast and watch him play it. He does everything from PvP to PvE, and he's really good at shooters. So yeah, it should be a good time.
Check it out, and we're gonna start doing more Twitch stuff as the games keep coming out. We're trying to get a little more organized, so stay tuned on that. We're gonna start doing more of that. We've got, again, go to respawnreviews.com. You can kind of follow all of the stuff we're doing, review wise, video wise, everything. Start adding in stuff on the YouTube channel as well. Respawn Show, you can find us there. Let's see, where else can they find us? Oh, on Twitter, jroberts257.
Respawn show, at Respawn Show for Respawn Show, and at Will Skate for free for myself.
Mike,
I'm almost level 43. I mean, I'm at Criven4437.
I'm at level 43 in Final Fantasy.
Oh, I'm over here playing Final Fantasy while I podcast.
What else correct?
Stefan, why don't you go eat chocolate?
Only if you let me poop on your face.
Man, we got through the entire thing without a poop joke, and there
I
it
didn't
was.
say no.
All right. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Again, episode 17. Be sure to go to iTunes, subscribe. We're also on Stitcher, so if you don't want to download it, you can stream it on Stitcher. Also, tune in. And ProjectIRadio.com. You can find us under Respawn Show, under the shows there. So, yeah, a few places. That's it. We're done. I got nothing else.
Peace out.
All right.
I don't know.
We've got to find a better end. We've got the intro down. Now we got to get the ending down. Okay.
Yeah, I guess we fixed one part. Now we got to fix the other part.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, maybe in the next 17 episodes we can find a closer. So
cool. Respawn.
All right. On that note, gotta go.
Game over, yeah!
been a broadcast of the ESO Network, your station for all things geek, classic, current, and beyond. Be part of the crew at esonetwork.com.
Dedicated to geeks and nerds, you're listening to Project I Radio.